Hi, Kendra. How are you doing
Doing
today?
all right. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm so happy to meet with you today and kind of hear what's going on in your life and hopefully kind of get to know you a little better. So, what kind of brings you in?
Well, I guess just lately I've been kind of feeling just dull and bland.
Hmm.
I have three adult kids, so they're all moved out, and was divorced about 2 or 3 years ago. So kind of just me at the house, and I just haven't been finding life fun recently. Like the normal things I
Hmm.
like to do, I can't do them. So yeah.
Do you feel a little kind of alone in the house right now?
Definitely alone. And I've always liked my own space and alone time, but recently it just feels like loneliness.
Hmm. You're feeling kind of lonely. How does that affect you kind of day to day? You were mentioning like kind of feeling dull. Like, is there any other feelings that come up?
Mm, definitely. Well, I, I would say dull and lonely are the two biggest ones, but I kind of just feel empty sometimes because I'm home alone all day. And then when I do see my kids, it's brief. Or if I do go out and see friends, I just feel like I'm in my head and just thinking about other things going on rather than being in the moment, I guess.
Hmm. You struggle being in the moment.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you mentioned being with your friends, like is that a helpful outlet for you? Like what's keeping you from seeing them?
Yeah, definitely it is a helpful outlet for me, but I don't know. I guess I don't like being the one to make the plans, so I kind of like them to come to me, and then I'm also a little bit flaky, so my friends tend to stop asking me to go to things sometimes.
What do you mean by flaky?
Well, when they ask me to hang out, I might be like, "Oh, I'll let you know," or blah blah blah, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood to go out and socialize, and I don't want
Hmm.
to bring down the vibe of the whole hangout.
You know, you don't want to bring down the vibe. Yeah, like um it sounds like you think your friends expect you to be happy all of the time. Has that kind of been the dynamic before?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like the loud, funny friend. So the
Mm.
reason that me feeling like this recently is so concerning is because I'm not usually like this. And I do have sort of a reputation to uphold with my friends. And I don't want to concern them or make them think that something's wrong with me.
Why do you think that something like why do you think that it would be bad for them to know something is wrong with you?
It wouldn't be bad. And I know it's good to have open communication and be honest with your friends, but I've just never really been open to them about kind of my sort of mental health journeys.
Hmm.
I have one friend that I do talk to. We kind of help each other out, but I don't get to see her a lot because she lives across the country.
Oh, yeah. So the one friend you do have kind of lives far away and you don't feel like you're as connected to her.
Hmm. Yeah, it sucks. I get to see her maybe once a year, but
Okay. Are there other things that you're doing, um, like at home or at work that might help you be more socially connected?
yeah, I mean, I work in an office, so I could definitely get more social there. I don't know, I just when I go into work, I kind of just go into zombie mode and walk in, do my job, leave. But I could definitely like ask a coworker to lunch or something like that. Um, but other than that, it's just I'm at this age where I feel like it's hard to meet new people and make new friends.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of just at like a standstill.
Hmm. You talked about zombie mode. Can you kind of tell me more about that?
Yeah, I don't love my job. It is an office job, so I do find myself feeling like a zombie when I'm there. I just go in, type away at my computer, go to lunch, and then that's it. It just feels like I'm kind of a robot, I guess, for them. It's
Hmm.
not the most fulfilling work, so
Yeah. You like what I'm hearing is you're kind of going into like a lot of aspects of your life, whether it's, going out with friends or being home by yourself or even being at work and you're just not feeling fulfilled by any of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that really is how I'm feeling. You put it into good words. I don't know. I don't know what to change to make things better.
Mm. I mean, what do you think you could change?
Well, I actually was trying to think about this because my friend told me that I should journal. So I
Okay.
was writing down some of my strengths and weaknesses. Um, and a strength of mine is that I am outgoing and I like to be like the party when I'm in a good mood. I would say I'm a leader and I am a good team player.
I'm so glad you identified your own strengths. That's really great.
Yeah.
Um, what about maybe some things you could grow, like areas for growth that we could work through in counseling?
Definitely my comfortability in social settings. When I'm with my friends, I'm the life of the party and outgoing, but like I said at work, I'm not the one to reach out and be like, "Hey, do you want to go to lunch?" or just make even small talk with someone because I don't know, I feel awkward and I also am just like there to do my job and go home.
Hmm. Yeah, so sometimes that can be pretty tiring.
Yeah, I feel like I could definitely grow in that area.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with me about how your life is going?
Um, um, I guess, yeah. I've vocalized most of the struggles that I've had. It's just I've never really like had a in-depth conversation like this and really like got into the details of it. But
Mm.
I think definitely I need just something different. Maybe I need to start dating or put myself out there, but I just need like a spark in my life and I'm missing it.
How do you feel after talking about it?
Good. This is how I feel usually after I talk to my friend too. But I feel like I just talk it to death and then I don't do anything about it usually.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
which is
you're kind of like, oh, like I want to talk to you about it and I want to kind of vent, but then you don't get back to goal setting and figuring out what you're going to do next.
yeah, definitely not good follow through on my end,
Hmm.
which
Okay.
could be something I need to work on too.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's very interesting to kind of hear what you are going through, and I think that's, you know, absolutely a great place to start. I hope to kind of help you in the future discover maybe some more of those strengths that you talked about. Do you have any questions for me?
when can I see you again?
You can see me next week at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
thank
It was
you.
nice to meet you, Kendra.
Nice to meet you too.